Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror the card game today. This is the Wages of Sin, the fourth scenario in the Circle Undone cycle. If you look below, you can see the changes I've made to the decks and a link that goes to another supplementary video. But this is Preston and Diana, Taboo style, going in an ongoing campaign that we've been playing. So drawing up my 5 opening cards here for Preston. We have Sneak Attack, Plucky, Lone Wolf, Lola Santiago, and Intel Report. So I think with Plucky and Lola, we're in good shape to be investigating. Maybe we'll just keep this whole hand, actually. I'm kind of okay with that. We'll just, the Sneak Attack is good for handling an enemy early on. Okay, so Diana. She's going to get 2 words of protection, a 6th sense, and extra ammunition. So, let's see. We'll keep the Dark Prophecy. We'll keep 1 word of protection. We're going to chuck... Do we chuck the 6th sense? It's good to have, but... We're going to chuck the 6th sense. I feel like we just need to try to get a weapon. Okay. Drawing 3 cards, we have Steadfast, another Dark Prophecy, and a Prayer for the Worst. So, interesting. Kind of wishing that I'd taken the 6th sense, but just a while for that to get online. Alright, so the way this is laid out here, there's all the locations are already visible. The 4 on the outer edges, the Heretic's Graves, the Gallows, the Chapel Attic, and the Chapel Crypt, those were picked at random, but I can see what they are. All these are 2-sided locations. They have a spectral side, which we will be having to deal with later. They all have haunted effects. The 2 in the middle, Haunted Fields and the Abandoned Chapel, have victory points and 4 clues each. There are 2 encounter decks for this scenario. We have the normal one here on the left, and we have on the right over here the spectral, that when the locations are on the spectral side, we pull from those. So looking at the agenda, 8 Shroud, or 8 Doom Agenda. For the Act deck, we're looking to get 6 clues. Alright, they are at Hangman's Brook. Saying no victory point, 4 Shroud, 2 clue location, Resign. Whose bright idea was this anyway? Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and start off with Preston, who will spend, he starts with 4 resources. We will spend all 4 of his resources on Lola and Plucky, which is fast. So first action was Lola, Plucky is fast. Third action we'll play Lone Wolf. Wait, first action Lola, fast action Plucky. Second action is Lone Wolf. Third action, we're going to move to the Abandoned Chapel. So we can put Lola on Charisma here. Okay, and so he still has a Sneak Attack and an Intel Report. Okay, so Diana. We could Dark Prophecy trying to get... Well, we could play Prepare for the Worst. I think we're going to go ahead. We'll spend a resource. Play Prepare for the Worst. So we're going to look at the top 6 cards looking for a weapon. Or 9 cards looking for a weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want to do this? Oh, man. Thing is, we do have that Sneak Attack that we can use. Maybe it's better to just let it ride a little bit and try to get some clues. We can move and then Dark Prophecy. Okay, we're going to move, draw a card, and then Dark Prophecy. I think that's what we'll do. This needs to go in our hand. So we're going to move into Preston's location. We're going to draw a card. Okay. Delay the inevitable. Nice. we will spend 1 resource and play Dark Prophecy and do an Investigate. So we're looking for skulls here. If we draw the others, we're going to fail. But, oh, I should show you the Abandoned Chapel since we've moved here. During the Mythos phase, each investigator in Abandoned Chapel gets -1 to each skill. There are 4 clues and a victory point. Alright, so we're going to draw 5 tokens. We're going to pull picture token. We want the -1. The skull is worth -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, well, we fail. That's unfortunate, but such is life. Alright. That goes under her. She gets to draw a card, which is going to be emergency cash and a resource. Okay, upkeep. Preston. A dig deep. And a resource. Diana. Silver Twilight Acolyte. Goes into her threat area. One of 8 doom. Preston gets racked. -1 to each of your skills during the first skill test. Do we care? Maybe, kind of, sort of. It's going to be hard to clear. Until Diana gets her willpower up. I think we're going to go ahead and Dark Insight this. I always am so tempted to use Dark Insight early on just to get her willpower up. And I just don't want to. I want my person to have more time to set up. And Diana will draw a card and a resource. She gets a Deny Existence. Nice. And a resource. Now she has to draw an encounter card, which will be Punishment. After an enemy at your location is defeated, take 1 damage. Ooh. And then you can do a willpower test to get rid of that. So it's kind of yuck. Not too bad though, actually. Alright, so Preston gets his 4 resources on Lone Wolf, or on Family Inheritance, which we could get 5 resources on Lone Wolf. He will spend 2 resources to play Sneak Attack and do 2 damage onto Silver Twilight Acolyte. He will Investigate. Up by 2 doesn't make any sense. We can tap Lola. Spend 2 resources to buy a clue. We will probably save our intel report for later. Let's see, we'll go ahead and draw a card. Wait, we sneak attacked, we bought a clue. We have 2 actions left. He's going to draw a card. Leo DeLuca. Okay, that is probably worth getting into play next turn. We'll spend 2 resources to go up by 2 on this Investigate. -2, so we get a clue. Okay, Diana will spend 2 resources to fast play Delay the Inevitable on herself. She is going to punch the Silver Twilight Acolyte at 3v2, up by 1. -3. Okay. Let's see. Action 2, she'll just commit Steadfast. She gives her 3 fights, so she's at 6v2 now. -1. So that kills the Silver Twilight Acolyte. Delay the Inevitable goes off, goes under her. We get a card, dodge, and a resource. Now can we beat punishment? We're at 4v3 to beat punishment. We'll do it. We'll give it a shot. 4v3. No. We've got, I think, better, more important things we can do. We'll spend a resource on Prepare for the Worst to look at the top 9 cards for a weapon. Okay. 45 automatic. Alright, so now we have an emergency cache that we can play. We get the 45 out. Okay, time for upkeep. Preston with a flashlight. He gets a resource. Marksmanship. A resource. Right. We are at 2 doom of 8. We're drawing counters. We get Vengeful Witch. She spawns the Gallows of the Heretic's Grave. Put her here. And then Diana will get Evil Past. Put in your threat area. When the counter deck runs out, she's going to take some horror. So I did want Diana to move away so that Preston would get his extra money from Lone Wolf. But that Vengeful Witch would then come in and whack her, which is not what we want. Okay. Well, Diana will spend 3. She'll put a emergency cache to get 3 resources. She'll spend 4 of those. Play the 45 automatic. Can we beat? Yes, we can. Okay, so we're going to spend 1 resource to play Dark Prophecy on punishment. So real 5 tokens. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we pick the skull. We cancel the others, which puts Dark Prophecy underneath her. And she gets card, Beat Cop, and a resource. So, and punishment is gone. Alright, Preston gets 4 resources. The question is, do we play Leo? Or do we play the flashlight? Or both? I think we do both. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. And to play Leo, we spend 2 resources. Play the flashlight. This gives us 3 charges on flashlight. We have 2 actions left because of Leo. We will investigate using the flashlight. While the shroud is lowered, we will use Loa's ability and grab a clue. Now we're investigating with a shroud of 0. Let's put her on the bottom here so we can just tap her. That is -3. A test cannot end up below 0, so we still get the clue. With 1 action left, we'll grab a resource. Okay, so the Vengeful Witch hunts into the Haunted Fields. Upkeep, Preston will draw a Rise to the Occasion and a resource. Diana draws a dodge and a resource. Encounter card, we get Centuries of Secrets, test 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card in the encounter deck of a curse. There's lots of curses in there. So we can commit Rise to the Occasion. Now remember that our skills are worth -1 here because of the on this. So we're starting at 0. Rise to the Occasion would get us up to 3v5. We would spend our 2 resources. Or do we just accept that everybody's going to take a damage? I think we just accept that everybody can take a damage. And just save cards. Because you have to put the damage on your allies, which is no good. I would lose essentially both Leo and Lola if this happened again. But alright, 0v5. -4. Well, I'm glad we didn't commit a lot to that. So we're just cutting 5 cards looking for a curse. There's a curse. 2, 3, 4, 5. But happy to see the other one of those and the Priestess of the Coven. So he takes a damage and his allies take a damage. And then, yeah, Diana needs Grave Light. Shuffle into the Spectral Encounter deck, and it gains Surge. Okay. It surges into Diabolic Voices. 3. For each point you fill by, discard 1 random card from your hand. Okay, again, our skills are down by 1 because of the Abandoned Chapel. So our willpower is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Diabolic Voices. I think there's another one in here. So it's a test. We're testing it 4v4. Probably just going to deny existence on this one. Yeah, -3. So we'll play Deny Existence, which gets us a card. Sixth Sense, which is great with our big willpower, and a resource. Interesting. Okay, so what I was planning to do was the Marksmanship, the Vengeful Witch. I'm only up by 2. It is nice to get the Beat Cop out, though. I have the Beat Cop and the Sixth Sense and the Marksmanship. With Beat Cop, I could walk in, kill the Vengeful Witch, play Beat Cop, move in, kill the Vengeful Witch. She would take a damage in a horror, which isn't the worst thing. I actually think that's better, and I'll save the Marksmanship for later. Alright, so she'll spend her 4 resources. Play Beat Cop. She will move in. The Vengeful Witch is on her. She will take a shot with a 45, up by 3 because of the Beat Cop. -4. Yuck. Alright. So we can go ahead and tap the beat cop and put a damage on the beat cop. And put a damage on the Vengeful Witch. So I'll take one shot to kill her later. Alright. Preston gets 5 resources. Because of Lone Wolf. He'll move in. First action. Second action, he will use the flashlight, setting the shroud down to 3 to 1. He will spend 1 resource on Lola Santiago. I'm not going to tap her. We'll just keep track. Gets a clue. Then we're going at 2v1, so we'll spend a resource, 2 resources on Plucky to be at 2, 3, 4v1. Up by 3. I should have shown the haunted fields. So it says each. It's a victory point location, 4 clues, 3 shroud. Each spectral enemy at haunted fields gets +1 horror value, which the Vengeful Witch is not a spectral enemy. She's just a human enemy. So. Alright, so we are up by 3 on this test. Zero. So we got another clue. We could advance. I don't see a reason to advance yet. We moved, we investigated. We'll spend 2 more resources to play out Dig Deep. So we can evade things. And then we will just grab a resource. Okay. The Vengeful Witch is going to hit Diana, who will... Oh, we don't have a resource to dodge. Hadn't realized that. Alright, we'll put damage on her and a horror on Beat Cop. Okay. Man, messing with my horror stuff. Okay, they each get partner resource. He's got sneak attack. And Diana. Enchanted Blade. And a resource. Alright. We're at 4 of 8 Doom. Century of Secrets. Well, this one we have to pass. Because if we don't, we're going to lose our allies, and that's just bad. So, we'll commit Rise to the Occasion to get us to 4v5, and then we'll spend our resources. 6, 7, 8. Up by 3 is good. Spending that on Plucky. Or Dig Deep, as you will. Up by 3. That is -3, right? Till the end of the round, each heretic enemy gets +1. Okay, well, there are no heretic enemies, so we pass that. And then Diana will draw Covenant Initiate, which forces the discard of 2 cards. Okay. And she is here. So, she could shoot Moose that Preston gets his extra money. I think that makes sense. Except that means the Vengeful Witch will do damage to Preston, which is not ideal because the horror will have to go on to Plucky. No, it can go on to Leo. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and we will... This is not tapped anymore. We'll shoot the Vengeful Witch. We're off by 3. +1. Vengeful Witch is dead. She does her horror and damage to everybody here. So Diana's on 4 horror. And she's at 2 damage. And we'll put a horror on Lola. and a damage on Preston. Alright. I almost want to, like, just punch the Covenant Initiate twice. I think I'll do that. So she's at, just preserving automatic shots. She's at 3-4. Beat 2. Okay, that is -3. Alright, now I should take a shot with the automatic. So she's up 6v2. What do I get for being cheap? +1. Now I get the +1. Alright, Covenant Initiate is dead. Preston gets 4 resources. I should have had him go first so he could get out of here. I was thinking that she would move, and then I didn't even do the action that way. Alright. So she can get both of these clues. Preston can get both those clues. And maybe move to the abandoned chapel. I don't know. Alright, use his flashlight. Last charge. I'll spend 1 resource on Lola to get that. I'll spend 2 resources to be up by 3 on this investigate. Okay, that's -1 because there are no copies of Unfinished Business in play. That clue. So he's taken 1 action so far. We could advance. I don't think I'm geared up to get more clues this turn. I think we're going to draw cards. We're going to draw Rise to the Occasion. It's going to draw... we'll go ahead and move to the chapel. So Lone Wolf will kick in next time. Okay. We do not want to get Mob Enforcer. So we'll just take a resource. Alright. Upkeep. Preston will get another Lone Wolf, which is just an evasion icon. Diana, a well prepared. Not something that we're going to have the money to play anytime soon. I want to get her 6th Sense out so that she can investigate and get clues. Okay. Preston, Vengeful Witch. Unlucky. And she gets a Grave Light. Shuffle it and it gains Surge. Okay. And that surges into Evil Past, which gains Surge because she already has one of those. Racked. Okay, that's not terrible. So I'm just trying to scope out my actual plan here. I think Diana goes first. Clears the Racked. Takes a shot at the Vengeful Witch. I think actually Preston needs to go. Yeah. Alright. Preston will go, putting 5 on Family Inheritance. But we'll go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to advance the act. Alright, so what happens with this act is we set the spawn type. We're going to spawn heretics. We're going to add 2 clues, or 4 clues to each of these outer locations. Alright, so they'll each get a copy of this spectral web, which allows them to use their willpower to attack a Geist enemy if you want, and you can boost it with clues. So pretty good for Diana. And then we're going to add clues to these mid locations. So I'll be right back as I go ahead and get that done. Okay, welcome back. So we spawn these heretics, and what they look like is they're 4/6/3 because they get +4 health. They are aloof and cannot be engaged or damaged, but you can spend a clue to parlay with them and look at their other side, and then if they're defeated, you flip them over, and that's where you get that unfinished business going on, which is what we have to try and do. The new act is you can flip your location over, which gets makes the spectral location, and then you draw from the spectral deck in the upkeep. And clues cannot be discovered at non-spectral locations. And we're trying to banish as many as we can. So, yeah. So, really our high goal is 2. I'll be happy with 1 and getting these 2 victory point locations. So that's it. We're ready to go. So right now we're just going to try to get these clues. So Preston will spend 2 resources to... Okay, well, first of all, he has to... before he can get clues, he has to flip this over. Which is each so it has the same during the Mythos phase. You get -1 to each skill, and then Haunted until the end of your round. You get -1 to each skill. So if you fail test, then your skills go down. So we're now at the Haunted location. We will spend 2 on Lola to buy a clue. We're at 2, we want to be up by 3, so we'll spend 3 resources. I want to be up by 3 because of, there's like 4 -3s in the bag. Alright, that is -1. So we get a clue. Okay. I think we're going to come over where Diana is so we can get those clues. So we investigated for 1 action. We moved. We'll draw a card. Another Lola Santiago. And we'll get a resource. Diana will spend her 2 resources and play more. Oh, wait. The first thing she's going to do is clear Racked. So she is at 5v3 because of Racked. -3. If you figure. Okay, we don't have the unfinished business. Okay, we're clearing Racked again at 6v3. Elder Sign. She can pull a card back. Well, we will almost certainly do that. It's a question of which one do we want. I mean, Dark Insight is probably the right pick. Although, it would be nice to have a Deny Existence for when... No, I'm going to take Deny Existence as tech for when her weakness might come up. Yeah. We'll spend 2 resources. Oh, Racked is now cleared. And she's going to play Marksmanship. She's shooting at the Vengeful Witch. This is the last of her ammo. So she's at 3, 4, 5, 6. Zero. Vengeful Witch is dead. Doesn't do any damage to anybody because where she's at. So, nice. Alright, upkeep. Get another intel report from Preston. And a resource. And Diana. Physical training. And a resource. Boy, she needs another weapon. Alright. We are at 6 of 8 doom. Preston will draw Covenant Initiate. We discard 2 cards off the top of the deck. And Diana will draw Punishment. Okay. Diana clears Punishment, engages, and smacks the Covenant Initiate. She does have an Enchanted Blade, but she doesn't have enough resources to pay for it. Okay, yeah, she can handle the Covenant Initiate with dodge. Does that make sense? Okay, so she will go at 5v3, clear Punishment. No, well, sure. We'll commit dodge to be 6v3, clear Punishment, because I have 2 dodges. So 6v3, clear Punishment. +1. Punishment is clear. We'll engage the Covenant Initiate, and we will punch at 4v2. +1. That's 1 damage. Preston can actually start messing with that heretic, maybe? Let's see, can we get these 2 clues? That's the first thing. We have intel report, so obviously we can. We can go in, evade the heretic. What is this? Oh man, when we defeat that heretic, he is going to going to discard 2 cards off the top of the counter deck, which will make Evil Pass go off. Oh wait, we don't have to go to that heretic. We can go to this one. Number of Geists in play is very low. So the Shroud there is going to be 4 because each of these heretics is a Geist. Preston has 4 resources. I'll spend 3 resources on Lola to just buy a clue. I will draw a card. Cunning Distraction. Second action, draw a card. Another Plucky. Third action, draw a card. Wait, how many cards does he have? 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already in the place where we're going to have to be discarding cards. So... Oh, we would have had to flip this over to get that clue to the Haunted Fields. This side, which is Haunted Move, eat nearest spectral enemy once toward Haunted Fields. Which actually wouldn't be the worst thing. Could get one of those away from wherever it's at. Let's see, if we investigate, we'd be at 2. I could commit Rise to the Occasion and a Sneak Attack. Sure, I'll do it. Rise to the Occasion and Sneak Attack to go up by 3. I'm investigating the Haunted Fields. No, we won't commit Sneak Attack. Just the Rise to the Occasion, and we'll spend a resource off Family Herons. There we go, up by 3. Alright, so we got that last clue. Alright, the Covenant Initiate will whack Diana, who will spend a resource and play dodge under her. dodge the attack. She will get a card. Holy Rosary. And a resource. Now they will draw up. Preston gets a Thermos. A resource. Diana gets Twilight Blade. A resource. We are at 7 of 8 Doom. And now we have to draw, because we're at a spectral location, we draw from the spectral deck. Trapped Spirits. Test 3 agility for each point you fail by to get damage. Alright, so he's at 2 because of Lola. He'll commit Lone Wolf to be at 3. Oh, wait. To commit skill cards, we have to... Well, I don't mind moving a Heretic here, actually. So yeah, we'll commit Lone Wolf, and we will move this Heretic onto us. We move that onto Diana? No, we'll move it on to Preston. Alright, so that's fine. And then we will... So that's because this location is near the nearest spectral enemy once toward your location, so, or Haunted Fields, which is Heretic. So now we are at 3v3, and we will go ahead and commit 4, 5, 6. Go up by 3. Alright, -2, we passed the Trapped Spirits test. And now Diana. Realm of Torment. When your turn begins, resolve each haunted ability on your location and return in 3 willpower to make it go away, which is actually fine because all this is going to do is move the guy that's right next to us to where we are, assuming she goes first. Now Preston can probably take out this Heretic, I think. What do we want to do with Diana? She wants to punch this guy and get down Holy Rosary. Or the Enchanted Blade. Probably the Enchanted Blade. Yeah. She's okay. She's 2 up at hitting this Covenant Initiate. Does she have a card that she can commit to this? She's gonna punch 2 up. Or she could just beat cop it. And that probably is worth it to buy. She will. She'll just beat cop the Covenant Initiate, which I should have done before. Covenant Initiate goes away. Now, the thing is, we could get the Holy Rosary into play. So that we have... But I think it's more important to get the Enchanted Blade. Yeah, we'll spin. So we'll grab a resource. Second action, we'll pay a resource to play the Enchanted Blade. With 3 charges on it. And then maybe next turn we can go ahead and get the Holy Rosary out. Meanwhile, she'll take a resource. Alright, so Preston gets 4 resources. So if he spends 2 of these on the Spectral Web, that puts him to a big red 3v4. You can go, we want to be 3 up, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could just evade the Heretic. We could spend a clue for, is it a free trigger? See? We can parlay. Let's do that. I'm going to parlay with this guy and see what he says. Okay. At the end of your round, you must either choose and discard 2 cards from your hand or flip this card back to its enemy side. If there are Heretic's Grave has... Oh, man. Okay. Great. So all we need to do for this guy is to clear that location of clues and then beat a parlay test. Awesome. Okay, so I kind of think what we do is we evade that guy and then go get clues. I think evading is step number 1. So to evade him, we are at 2v3. So we go 3, 4, 5, 6v3. Okay, going at 6v3. Elder Sign. Okay, well, he's nice and evaded. Okay, we'll actually spend 2 resources to sneak attack him for 2 damage. Then, third action, we'll move to Heretic's Grave. And we'll flip it over. So, Haunted, heal 1 damage from each Heretic and each Wench enemy in play. Oh, that's terrible. We don't have enough resources to do all the things that I would want to do here. We could investigate, but it's better to just take a resource. Evade, damage, move, and then next turn we can just buy clues. I think that's the way to go. Diana. Okay, the Realm of Torment goes off, which just moves that heretic to the location we're already at, so that's fine. She will spend action to take a resource. She'll spend 2 resources for her second action and get Holy Rosary into play. Okay, which ups her willpower now. It's a 7. And then I believe the Spectral Web. Oh, you can't fight unless. Okay. Unless you have a clue, which she does not. Only she had money. We could do 2 damage with the Enchanted Blade, though. If we had something to commit to this. I don't want to commit her Twilight Blade. I don't want to commit Word Protection. Physical Training, maybe. But actually, if I could get well prepared in Physical Training out, she'd be in good shape. But, I mean, realistically, is that going to happen? Maybe we just get a resource. I could have played, instead of the Enchanted Blade, I could have played the Twilight Blade. Oh, that was last turn. Can't change that. Okay, she will go ahead and take a resource. And she can get one of her other things out of play. Okay, so now she's got to test Realm of Torment. She is at 7, B3, up by 4. Elder Sign. Does she want to take something back? There's not a lot of things that she can play from down there. Let's see. Ultimate's gone. Well, yeah, she's going to take Dark Insight back. Okay, and then Dark Insight. We can cancel anything terrible that we don't want to have happen to us. So, Alright, the heretic will go onto her. Let me draw a card. Preston gets cherished keepsake. Some plucky protection. Diana will get another well prepared. If only I had time to put well prepared into play. But that's alright. Alright, oh hey, so the agenda is going to advance. Alright, so we're looking at the agenda. So we're going to fill up all the locations of the spectral side. We're going to put this set aside spectral watcher enemy into play. And then put the watcher encounter deck into spectral encounter deck. So I'll be back in a second as I do all of those things. Alright, welcome back. We have the Spectral Watcher. 3/5/3, alert Hunter. When he's defeated, instead of discarding him, heal all damage from it. Disengage and exhaust. Is not ready during the upkeep phase this round. So he's a lot of fun. Alright, and we have a new agenda, which just states that locations cannot be flipped over as a 7 doom threshold. So we need to get our business done and get out of here. Alright, drawing from the spectral deck. Preston will get a Wraith. Okay. Yuck. And Diana will get another Realm of Torment. Ugh. Okay, so this is quite a conundrum. The Realm of Torment I don't care about that much. But I don't necessarily want to be here. Oh, but Preston can shoot the Wraith. Alright, Preston will go first. He's got his 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources here. He will spend a clue to attack the Wraith with willpower. And that gets him up to 2 willpower. So 3, 4, 5 willpower. 5v2, up by 3. Yeah, to do 2 damage. Okay, that is -3 until the end of the round. Each heretic enemy gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Ooh, yuck. That Wraith is dead at least. It's going to make that heretic spectacularly hard to defeat. Okay, he's going to spend 4 resources to play Intel Report to get 2 clues. Action number 2. Action number 3, he'll play Cherished Keepsake. So we have another. And action number 4, I think he'll just grab a resource. So Diana's in a bit of a pickle here. She's got this guy on her. No clues. Does she have a way to evade? She'd be going at 3v3. She can use the Enchanted Blade. Committing physical. She's got to beat 5, and she'd be going at 3, 4, 5, 6, v5. Oof. Okay. I hate to do it this way. We're going to commit physical training, taking a shot from the Enchanted, or shot with the Enchanted Blade. So the heretic is at 5 because of that token we drew earlier. We are going to go. The Realm of Torment just keeps the heretic where he is. Okay, so we're going at 8 v5, up by 3. -2. Alright, that is 2 damage. Alright. We are going to commit the Twilight Blade. Oh, it feels so bad to commit the Twilight Blade to this. Alright, they're in charge of the Enchanted Blade. Up by 3. Elder Sign. Okay, what do we take back? Do we take back? I don't think we want to. Do we have a deny existence under there? If we do, then we'll take it back. We do not. Delay the inevitable? Man, we might lose our deny existence from this heritage. No, because we can choose which cards we want to discard. Okay. I think we will keep all of our cards there, because we want to be able to beat. So we want to be able to beat this willpower check for the Realm of Torment. So the unfinished business goes into our threat area. And we're going to have to beat a 4 willpower or 4 fight test when we were at Heretic's Grave with no clues. Alright. And then, yeah, at the end of the round, you must either choose and discard 2 cards from your hand or flip this card back up to the enemy side. So, she will move here. For our third action, we're just wanting to get away from that Spectral Watcher. What cards do we want to discard from our hand? It's going to be the 2 Well Prepareds, which feels bad. But I mean, realistically, I just don't. Well, I need to get that 6th Sense out. Is more important, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we did that. The Spectral Watcher hunts, and Preston will get Flashlight and a resource. And Diana will get Terrible Secret. Well, we will deny existence on that. Oh, we should have done the Realm of Torment. So before we do this, we're testing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 3 on this Realm of Torment. Alright. -3 until the end of the round. Each heretic enemy in play. Well, that doesn't matter. Alright. Now we get the deny existence, which we will, or the Terrible Secret, which will deny existence. And she will get a card. Another deny existence. Nice. And a resource. So cool. And we get another resource for her normal draw. This is the point where I'm like, oh, did I really want to commit that Twilight Blade? But okay, whatever. Alright, so we are now at 1 of 7 Doom. Draw from the encounter deck and get Trapped Spirits. I think I can just Water Protection that. Or does he care? I don't want to invest money in trying to pass this right now, so Diana will just Water Protection this. Spend 1 resource and taking a horror. So that Preston does not have to invest stuff in this. And then she will get Trap Spirits. Okay. Well, we have deny existence for this. We're going at 3v3. I don't know that we care that much about damage. -1. She'll take a damage. That's fine. Okay. Alright. So that Spectral Watcher's going to come in. It's going to be a problem, but not a huge problem. So Preston will have 4 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which we could just... I just buy the 2 clues with Intel Report. We'll do. I'm kind of inclined to let the Spectral Watcher just come in on us. And then evade him from here. And at least we can go mess with the other heretics. Okay, so action 1. See, the Spectral Watcher does. Is he a massive? I don't think he is. Anyway, he's gonna go. He's gonna hit. I can have him come in on Preston. We can then evade him next turn. Then we can get out of dodge. All right. Second action, Preston will gain a resource. Third action, he'll pay all of his resources to play Thermos, which will put in a weird place with 3 charges on it. Or 3 supplies on it, I should say. And he will use one of those supplies, tapping Thermos, to heal 2 of Diana's horror. Because she has trauma. Alright, so now she has got to beat this willpower test, which is a 4 willpower test, and she is at 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Alright, so she's going at 7v4 to beat this unfinished business. -3. Alright, goes into the victory display. So that is good news indeed. Okay. Now the question is, can we get another one of these? Alright. We need a weapon. By 6th Sense is good. She can get clues so she can fight. Yeah. So she'll spend 3 to play 6th Sense. She'll just let her get clues. And then she can freely draw a card. Is there anything we care about playing? Well, we'll take a resource so that we can play Dark Insight. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to have the Watcher come in and hit Preston, because he is going to be better at evading. So, hits Preston for damage and a horror. Put a horror on the Cherished Keepsake. And we'll put a damage on Preston. Okay, and then upkeep, Preston will get Ornate Bow. Interesting. And then Diana will get 45 automatic. It's pretty good. We had resources to pay for it. Alright. We're at 2 doom of 7. Question is, can we get another one banished? Preston has lots of clues, so. Oh, he gets a Wraith. Do we Dark Insight that? I think we do. So Diana will just spin Dark Insight, shuffle this back in. We're just trying to keep our tempo up. Get as far away from the Spectral Watcher as we can. And then Diana, Bane of the Living. Okay. So looking for a Geist. We're discarding until we get a Geist. Alright, we have 4 resources for Preston. He'll go first. He'll spend 5 resources. Play Cunning Distraction. Should have just kept his Geist. But that will that will exhaust both of these guys. That's action 1. I think we just go to the abandoned chapel and set up to get one of these other guys. What is this location? Okay, Shroud 8. Add the number of cards in your hand to your skill value for investigation. Incidentally, Diana could get clues, but I mean, I don't care about getting the clues. We just need to defeat the heretics. Alright. I do think we want to be as far away from the sky as possible, so we'll go 1, 2 for our last action. Actually, do we want to heal something? No, let's see a resource. Alright, that's fine. And then Diana. Gosh, she could use some clues. So go 1, 2. And I guess we will draw. If I was drawing a card, what would I be looking for? We really just want a resource. Yeah. We'll grab a resource, I guess. So we can get George playing that 45. Okay. These two guys ready? Preston will draw another Leo. Get a resource. Diana will draw another Beacop. Interesting. A resource. Alright, we are at 3 of 7 Doom. Is it realistic? I don't know. Realm of Torment. So Preston's going to get -1 to all of his skills. Yuck. Terror in the Night. Okay, test 4 willpower. She's at 7 before. So pretty good, pretty well equipped to deal with this. Alright, that's -2 because there's 1 copy of Unfinished Business. It gets discarded. So, Preston's skills are going to be at -1, right? Yeah, so he's at 0s. Alright, for him to attack the heretic, maybe he just takes time and gets the bow out. And next turn we can take a setup turn. Right now I almost feel like we should flip the roles and have Preston be fighting and Diana be cluing. Especially since Diana could use some clues. Preston could actually go in and tank that heretic. I mean, he could take advantage in a horror, right? Just put the horror on the Curious Keepsake. Yeah, we can find out what he's about. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. So he's got his 4 resources. He'll spend 3 of them. Put out the Ornate Bow, which kicks the flashlight out. That's action 1. Action 2, he will move in, engaging the heretic. Wait. Do we want to do anything before we do this? Actually, let's do that. We do want to be able to beat Realm of Torment. So maybe we'll take the resources off of... That should only be one resource. So, action 2. Action 3, we'll take another resource. Action 4, we'll move in. The Heretic comes on to us. And we'll spend a clue to see what's what with this guy. Take this card. Chapel Crypt. Oh, hey, we're here. Has no clues on it. Test intellect or fight. Okay. Oh, man. This is doable. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take a damage and horror from that guy, which is fine. Okay, now we've got the Realm of Torment. We are at 0. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can commit Lucky to be 5. Be 3 going up by 2 doesn't seem great. What is it? It says we have to draw Topmost Hex Treachery, which is what? Punishment. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna go at 0B. Maybe we'll draw the Elder Sign. Could happen. -3. Alright, so that's the other stays in there. Alright, so Diana needs to move in and investigate, which she can do. So she's going to move in here. She's investigating at 7B3 because this says, while there are no hex treacheries among the investigators, it gets -3 shroud. So it's 3 and we're at 7. The 6 cents. So 7B3. Okay. That is -2. We get clue. And investigate 7B3. Zero. Okay, we get another clue. Alright, so we take a damage. So Preston will take a damage and horror. Damage, and we'll have to lose the keepsake, so we don't lose Plucky. The Spectral Watcher and the Wraith will move. Alright, and Preston will grab a Well Connected. A little bit late for that. Diana will get extra ammunition. Okay, well, it's not bad. We want to fight. Okay, so we're at 3 resources here. Alright, we are at 4 of 7 due. We're just gonna have to like clear this guy and get out of here, although it may take us 2 turns to clear this guy. Alright, Malevolent Spirit at the Chapel Attic or Chapel Crypt. Gains Hunter and +1 damage and 1 horror value. So we can spawn him at the Attic or at the Crypt. If we spawn him here, we can just shoot him in the face. We will spawn him here. I guess he's with Preston. Alright, and then Watcher's Grasp. Makes the Watcher come closer. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright. So we need to clear this location of clues, which Preston could pretty easily do. But he's going to draw that hex. punishment. And we have to do heretic, and we have to get this malevolent spirit. So I think Diana gets one clue. No, she needs to get both clues and then hit the malevolent spirit, and then let Preston do the thing. Okay, so she is going at 7v3. Investigate. -2. She gets a clue. 7v3. Nice. Just gonna close. So now we can actually do the thing. But she's gotta get this malevolent spirit. So she's using the enchanted blade, which gets her up to 6v2. Alright. 6v2. -2. Malevolent spirit is dead, and it's really dead because we used a relic. So, excellent. Alright. So now Preston can shoot at the Spectral Watcher with the bow, right? That would be 2, 3, 4 to beat. Or not the Spectral Watcher, the higher 4 to beat 4. Or he can use the. Maybe 6 one way, half dozen the other. Spin clues for this. Blow is slightly easier. Because we're at 4v4 and he can spend 3 resources. Okay, we're taking a shot with the bow. Spending 3 resources. So that gets us to 4, 5, 6, 7. We're up by 3. Diana will commit her 45 automatic to this. So we're up by 4. Elder sign. Okay, well, we don't need to pay to pass it because we already did pass it. Oh, wait. The first thing he did was draw the hex, which would be punishment, which is going to, after you succeed, discard, Take 1 damage when the enemy is defeated. Alright, so that's fine. So we did 3 damage. This heretic. Okay. So now we will do, for our second action, we'll spend 2 clues to do. So on the web, spectral web, that gets us up to 3 willpower to beat 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to beat 4. Okay. Until the end of the round, each heretic enemy in play gets +1 fight, +1 invade. So it's actually 8 to beat 5, because he does get the boost. For the effect, the token of the effect resolves before the test resolves. But because we went up by 4, we still defeat it. So this heretic is defeated. We flip it over, and as we remember, we have to make a intellect or fight test of 4. So that's hard for us. We're at 2 intellect. We can commit. Let's see, if we committed well connected, that would be 3. Leo would be 4. Los Ontario 5, 6, and flashlight would be 7. 7b4. So I'm gonna commit all of those and a resource to be up 4 up. The last remaining card in my hand is a Plucky, which I will play if I lose my current Plucky, which is very likely. Did I take a damage? I don't think I took a damage from that punishment. Yeah. Right. So we're up by 4 on this intellect test. For unfinished business. 0. Okay, another unfinished business cleared. Fantastic. All right, so that was we've done 2 actions. We don't have a way of clearing this punishment. Really, we just want to get out of here. Let's see, do we care about the spectral damage and the wraith? Oh, all that doing all that damage to us. Okay. I guess we'll just take some resources. Try to survive. Alright, so that's that. Spectral Watcher comes in. Who is he going to whack? I mean, Diana can actually handle it. She can just move, resign. Which I think is just the play. So yeah, he'll come and attack her for a damage and horror. And this wraith will move to the abandoned chapel. Alright, and Preston will get the Dig Deep and a resource. Diana will get Holy Rosary and a resource. Okay, we are at 5 of 7 doom. Preston will draw. Malevolent Spirit. We can spawn this at the chapel attic, which we will do. And Diana will draw Burdens of the Past. Gains Surge. Okay, that's fine because there's no unfinished business. That's the right area. Shapes in the Mist. Surge. Okay, so we're going to have to draw a Hex. Okay, and then it surges into the topmost Hex from the normal one, right? Yeah. It's bedeviled. Well. Terror in the Night. Okay, so we are going at 7v4. We don't really care if this fails. -2, passed. One thing I did not do, make sure I do it, is that Preston needed to have tested Realm of Torment, which he would not have committed any resources to. He's going at 1v3. +1, so he still fails. Alright, so I think Diana, we don't need to trigger any of our actions. I think we can make it out. Just move, and resign. So she will move, taking a damage and a horror. This wraith comes onto her. She'll move again. She'll take a damage and a horror from the Spectral Watcher. And she will deny existence the horror from the wraith. And then she will resign, putting both of these guys here. And then Preston can move, and he can resign. And that is excellent. We get, for victory, we get the Haunted Fields, the Abandoned Chapel, and our 2 unfinished business. So I couldn't be happier about that. That's a great resolution. And how nuts is it to not have gotten well connected out and to be playing basically events the whole time with Preston. And, it makes me think that maybe I haven't always been playing him correctly. Maybe I've been spending too much time just trying to get, Rich Preston going. Because a lot of these events are really powerful. Also interesting to see him, being able to fight a little bit. So anyway, that was a fun scenario, a good resolution. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time on Winging It.